I have never washed my legs.
What? I scrub them.
I have never washed my legs.
I'm so confused. So I have never washed my legs, but you drink if you have washed your legs.
Wait, I want to be sure here.
I brought my nans, my two nans, Nandem, to the Birmingham gig. They rinsed my tequila. Like, I came off stage and I was like, I said to my best friend, I was like, where's my tequila? She was like,
grandma wouldn't know how to pronounce tequila.
Do you get nervous before you go on stage, Nadia?
I just love being out on stage. It's like I'm at home.
Have you ever almost peed yourself? Because I always feel like I'm going to pee myself.
Yep. There's been times where at the last minute I'm like at the side of the stage, in-ears in.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. And then suddenly, oh, I need the loo. And they say that's like the nerves.
Joy, you did a show out in LA, didn't you?
Something like that.
What happened?
Basically, I was on a FaceTime call with my dad and he was like, why don't you go to like a parking lot and sing songs or like a public space? And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. And just...
Oh, are you being sarcastic?
Yes.
Okay.
I couldn't tell, actually.
Then I thought about his idea and I was like, actually, if I did like a secret show and announced it at like 1 p.m. and the show was at 7 p.m, that would be just fun to try out. A good like 150 people turned up.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, it was mad. It was absolutely mad. People brought food. It was such a vibe.
Oh, that's amazing.
Like, even recently, I met someone who was like, oh, I fell in love with someone at your Jazz Cafe show. And I was like, that's amazing. And that's the type of stuff I want. I don't want it to be a contrived kind of show. And I remember when I saw The Streets, I went to see The Streets by myself in Brixton.
Yeah.
And like, it was the drummer that knows my friend and he let me in. He's a lovely man. And he was like, don't you want to like come with us? Because you're by yourself. And I was like, come here by myself for a reason.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know anyone that loves The Streets the way I do. I'm going in there, like I'm going straight into the mosh pit.
What is this thing with the in-ears? Like people having like mad like problems with it, and then they're doing like do-do-do. Is there like a code when you're on stage? Then you have to like tap your ear and it means something's going on with your
So they know
in-ears?
you're a real professional. It's like, I got in-ears. Because when you DJ, it's like you have headphones and it goes into the mixer and you're fine. But when I did the Drake tour, obviously it's different in an arena, which I've never experienced before. So they like gave me in-ears that plugged into, I guess, the entire system. And the first night we were in Manchester, nothing was working. And all I could hear was Drake on the, like, sound checking underneath. I'd just be like, check, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Like, as I'm trying to mix songs in, and I was freaking out. It's still really weird to me that people, like, come to see me DJ.
Shouldn't be.
If you guys...
You got it.
I have to have my best friend stood in, like, where I can see her to, like, make me more animated.
I'm the opposite. I can't look at my mum.
Really?
She cracks me up. So I'm on stage and I've clocked that my mum's with a man.
On a date.
And I'm like, right, okay, so you've decided to have a date at my gig. And I was like, yeah, it's not on. It's definitely not on. And then she came up to me at the end and like introduced me to him, being like, he's a fan of yours. And I'm like, I know he isn't.
Did she come to all your gigs?
Not all of them, the London ones mainly, yeah. She stands there like this. I can't really read her. It's like half of her is really proud that I'm her daughter. The other half's like, yeah, she's my daughter, had what?
Is your stage name?
It's literally my name.
Government name.
Yeah. Is your name Nadia Rose?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, we ain't got nothing to hide. Like, we really...
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my stage name's Amelia Dimoldenberg.
Oh, yeah?
No, it's not. Can you imagine?
Someone called me Tiffany Kia the other day, though. Like,
You
make
what?
some noise for Tiffany Kia.
Oh my days, I've had some bad ones.
I get called
Natalie. Joe.
Joe.
Joe. Do you have
Joey is another one. In Europe, it's Joey.
Joey? Welcome to the stage, Joy Crookes.
Did you ever feel like you've had to kind of compromise who you are for the sake of your brand?
You know, there's people that suggest things that would mean me having to compromise. But yeah, I'm just very strong and assured in who I am. So
Yeah.
it didn't quite work.
One of my favourite people's Mahalia, who like,
Yeah,
and
I
she
love
just
her.
absolutely refuses to like
Be anyone but
be
herself.
anyone but herself. And it means so much to like, if I wish I had people like Mahalia when I was a kid. If I say to myself like, it sounds so lame to say, but if I'm just like, I go on stage and I'm Tiffany Calver, as opposed to like just being Tiff.
I thought I had to perform like Liberty X, because I used to just watch MTV all the time. And then that one scene where Beyonce and Jay-Z, they were in that video and she kicks the water fountain and the water like pours out. And she's like,
yeah,
"Oh, looking so
crazy
pretty."
love, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought that was kind of what I needed to do, but I can't even touch my toes, so I just kind of like...
I still can't really read YouTube comments, like, People are so mean. People are so mean on the internet.
People are really mean. I feel like
that's what it is on the internet.
Yeah.
I know, like they would never say it to my face.
Keyboard gangsters.
Yeah.
People just need to be nicer.
You know, whatever. Obviously, it's not nice to hear about my thighs from some random anonymous, you know, whatever. But it's like when I read like how twisted some people are and some of the dark comments that I've seen.
Yeah.
It's hard to not feel anger. Like
That
proper,
like presses a button.
Yeah.
One time I posted something about refugees. My family are like political asylum seekers. It's just, I care. It's something that if I have a platform, I don't see why I shouldn't share things like that.
You're still doing the right thing by raising the awareness.
Yeah. And if anything, you almost have to translate that like anger into, now I'm going to do it 10 times more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
On my Instagram, I do this thing called Squad's Got Talent, and I just use my platform for people to come and, I guess, share their talent. It's not actually limited to just music. It could be anything. People have come and shown art. There's been dancers. There's been boxers. Like,
I love that
they just
idea.
all come and they perform or they share their gift. But it's touching, and yeah, it definitely drives me to continue doing it.
Yeah, because you're like championing them. So many youth services are literally being cut left, right and centre from the government, and there's just not enough funding, and it's something that really helped me. And, you know, I wasn't even in a position where I needed it as much as some people.
Kids aren't all up to stuff. Like, kids are out on the street because our parents are working. Like, it's as simple as that. Like,
And now we don't have youth clubs to go to.
but then they don't have
supposed to do. So.
No,
exactly.
It's not enough.
I think that's mad important.
Can you imagine if there'll ever be a time where it's like, I'm not a female DJ and you're not a female rapper slash
Female producer, female
you know,
this.
I'm never going to be like, Diplo, the male DJ, you know, releases a record. Whereas, like, you know...
It's like, you know what, I also am just Joy, and that works as well, because when
Or
you type
Joey.
that in, or Joey, or Joey Crookes, like, whatever, like, it's fine. Do you know what I mean? I don't need, like, Bangladeshi, Irish, South London, minority. I'm like, I was blessed, I had a plate of food on my table every time I went home, like, it's not that deep. It's about the product at hand, in place, like, not... You know, she swam here from Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? Like...
Going in. Act out your favourite emoji.
To us.
Right, my favourite emoji.
What are you doing? No, not you, Joy.
Doesn't it, you just do it all together? I was doing the upside down smiley face.
Oh my days. Oh no, mine's got to be...
What the hell is
Oh,
that?
I know, the, like, kind of drunky face.
Yeah,
so it's
kind
like,
of... Yeah. You've got it. I'll send
Okay.
it to you.
oh, mine's easy.
What have you got?
What show have you binged recently? Euphoria. Have you seen Euphoria?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Apparently it's really good. What's your most ridiculous impulse purchase? I recently bought these bath bombs that are like chicken nugget bath bombs.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't worry, they're not chicken nugget flavoured. They're mango scented.
Oh, bloody hell. What's your biggest regret?
Oh, it's got deep.
Do you know what? I don't like to regret things. I can't live in regret. Everything that happens, I believe happens for a reason.
By end-ups of you.
Yeah, in the words of Dappy, no regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Dappy said it.
Win or bin?
Wait, I have to say win or bin to all of them.
You have to tell me whether you would bin this or win this. Mosh pits,
I'd win a mosh pit.
kombucha,
I'd bin kombucha.
face piercings,
Probably bin.
MMA.
MMA. Win.
You love MMA.
Yoga,
Win.
superhero movies,
Win.
foot fetish.
Bin. Do you know what? I've experienced that a lot this year. Do you guys get DMs from like foot? Do you get foot fetish people DMing you?
No.
Or like on your pictures?
I get a few fetish people.
I've had like someone be really into a foot fetish, and I was like, mate, nah.
That's not gonna run.
Yeah.
It's not gonna run. I just got what I did there. Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. I have never washed my legs.
What?
I scrubbed them.
I've washed my legs. So I have never washed my legs, but you drink if you have washed your legs.
Wait, I want to be sure here.
I've washed my legs, okay?
I have, okay.
What's your dream collaboration? Probably Kendrick Lamar. I just love him so much.
Yeah.
And I know I'd have to be at such a level to be able to work with
Yeah.
him. So like it's a benefit all round, you know.
Who's your goat?
Who's your greatest of all time?
Oh, sorry, I was like, I don't have a goat. Not that I know of. Although, I did see a goat the other day.
Amelia, who's your
Sorry,
greatest? feel like it's AJ Tracey.
Like a person. AJ Tracey, maybe, yeah.
Who was your first celebrity crush? Oh, my days. Ooh, who was my first? I had quite a few, actually. I think it might be Tupac. I just loved his nose piercing. He was the first guy I saw with that. Oh, gimme.
Mine was like someone from the Backstreet Boys.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine was Michael Owen.
Quick fire for the guest to your left.
Oh, again.
Right, rice or chips?
Rice.
Denzel or DiCaprio?
Denzel.
Flying or invisibility?
Invisibility.
Skinny or mum jeans?
Skinny.
Lauryn Hill or Erykah Badu?
Ooh.
So rude. Don't answer that. That's offensive.
Yeah, okay.
North or south?
South.
Drag Race or Love Island?
Love Island.
Drag Race, come on.
No, sorry. Like, what tune do you have on repeat? Oh, that's perfect for me, isn't it? I'm really into this kid called Baby Keem at the moment.
Baby Keem.
You should all give him a listen.
Last but not least, tell us your booth truth. Ooh, my mantra. I'm a firm believer in balance.
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 Sorry.
Everything's not always going to be good and everything's not always going to be bad. There's going to be balance.
Stay fed.
Stay fed.
Because every time you put food in your body, you live. Eating is an act of resistance.
Shout out Nandos.
I have a tattoo, which you can't see, on my arm.
Looks good.
Which is French, and it says Jusqu'ici tout va bien, which means so far so good, because it's not how you fall, it's how you land.
It's quite beautiful, that.
Thanks, man.
I think mine is just...
Go on.
No, I was going to
Say it.
just wing it.
Oh! Perfect. That's beautiful.
Nice.
Nailed it.